Hey everybody, it's Jameson again, and it's the end of April, and I thought I'd do a little wrap up showing all my hobby haul for the month of April. Now, got quite a few different things in April. Starting off with some testers, paint thinner, and thinner brush cleaner. I got these because my father-in-law has gotten back into putting some models together, and he needed a few items, and he doesn't get out of the house too much, so instead of making him wait to get out to get the stuff, I just gave him mine, and then I went and picked up a couple placements, gave him some brushes and a few other things too. So I got those. I got this new Martian Iron Earth. I know you can't see it very well because I'm shoving it right up there where there's no light, but maybe if I turn that light like that. But yeah, trust me, that's what it is. Martian Iron Earth. Got that. And for my eventual night goblins, when I divide them up into little groups, each with their own command, I needed a few more bits. So I got some bits online, a few more shields and spears and a couple other things. And then these are some goblin spider riders, because when I got a box recently on eBay that had some spider riders in there, they had the spiders but not some of the riders were missing, so got those to replace them. Got those. As far as other printed materials, got the old Warhammer Visions. I guess this is the last one that's going to be this size. The one coming out in a week or so is going to be bigger than the White Dwarf. So you can see it's going to be bigger size. Got that, and naturally, every week I got to get down there to get all the White Dwarfs that come out in April every month. So I got those. Got all that. I got the new Leadbelcher spray and picked up another Macragge blue because one of these days I might actually do my ultramarines. Got those. Just this past Saturday I got the Autarch and the Farseer Skyrunner. Got those. And the week before, I talked my wife into picking this up, Savage Orcs, because she likes orcs, and so whenever we go in there, I know if I point at something orky or Skaven related, she'll be like, okay. So I'm like, we don't have any of these for the army. She goes, okay, get a box. So I'm thinking of assembling these and doing these concurrently with my Khador that I'm working on right now, just to have something different to work on. I might be able to go back and forth between the two. So got that. And lo and behold, you know, when I first heard about this thing, it was already sold out. I came home and I said, hey, what went up for pre-order? And it was sold out already. And then like a day later, some news came on one of the websites that said, oh yeah, they got some more, but they're sold out. So like every time I turned around, it was sold out. So I was like, kind of resigned myself to, yeah, yeah, no big deal. So I went to Games Workshop last Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago, and lo and behold, they had one of these. And so I grabbed it. And of course, I haven't put it together, and I've heard that it is a real bitch to put together. But, yeah, one of these days, I got an idea for some terrain, build like a big fort, you know, installation, and that'll go good with that. So I managed to get my hand on one of those. I was kind of jazzed about that. And then book-wise, you know, I got the Skitarii book when it came out early in the month, and then the Eldar Craft World book came out just last Saturday. And then I picked up a couple of the supplements for Orc and Space Wolves, because I want to get those before they all go out of print and are impossible to find. That. And then on the D&D front, got the new D&D Princes of the Apocalypse book. Been reading through that. It's kind of sad that I don't have anybody to play D&D with anymore. I really would love to run a campaign again, but I just don't have anybody that I know that would be interested in it around here. I'm sure if I went down to the game store, I could probably find somebody, but I'm not too interested in that just yet. But we'll see. So that, and then of course I got some models for some cars. Now, I've mentioned before, and a lot of you know how every week Michaels and Hobby Lobby have 40% off coupons that you can print up and take. And because we have multiple Hobby Lobbies and Michaels in this area, my wife and I usually print up a whole bunch of them and then hit several stores in a row. So I come back from a day of shopping with about 6 or 7 models. Well, this past week, Michaels had a 50% off coupon, so I made it my mission to hit just about every Michaels in the area, so I got quite a few. I'll have to pick up the camera so you can see. But this stack right there is what I got this month as far as car models. And what was really cool was that one Michaels, a couple of these were on clearance, so I got them for like $7 each, and then of course the others were all 50% off, so it was a pretty good deal. I couldn't pass that up. And funny enough, one of the other local hobby stores has a sale going on right now where they have a lot of their models marked. You buy one, you get one for free. You know, you buy one with a little mark on it, you get another one with that same color mark on it for free. You know, equal or less value. And since I'd already spent quite a bit, this month I didn't go hog wild in there, but I could have. So maybe if they still got that going this coming month or so, I might revisit that and stock up, as I call it. My wife calls it just buying indiscriminately, but she does the same thing with her hobby. She is into scrapbooking. And she has so many kinds of stamps and machines and what you could call it, that if she never bought anything again, she'd have enough to last her for years. Just like me, I've got enough paint and models to last me for the rest of my life probably, but you know how it is when you're addicted to plastic crack, you gotta get out and get more. So that's it for the April wrap up here. Going into the summer, like I said, I'm busier at work, but all that overtime means more money, so a lot of times I end up buying more during the summer because I've got a little bit more disposable income to throw around. So we'll see. I'm trying to save up for a few things, and it's kind of hard to save up from every week I go in to buy a White Dwarf when I come out with something else in addition to it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.